Hey guys, and welcome to A Policeman's Life. On today's video, I'm going to talk about obviously my Achilles tendon rupture, the surgery, and post-surgery. So today marks, I think it is 9 days post-surgery. Let me just check my handy countdown app here. Yes, so it's been 9 days since my surgery. So I wanted to bring this video just to look at what I have is 10 things to expect and kind of tips mixed in there for your first week after your Achilles tendon rupture surgery. This could be for a broken foot or something like that. Anything that is around that area. And I got little Evie here to help me film the video. Right, Evie? Yeah. Okay, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so Dad's gonna film a video and you can go back and color, okay? Okay, so you've had your surgery, and here's the 10 tips. So some of these actually kind of start, notice I have antlers from the moose behind me here. See if I can line it up here. Anyway, some of these tips kind of start before and go obviously after your surgery. So tip number one I'd recommend before you go to have surgery is set up your living space. So you're not going to be very mobile, you don't want to move. So if you could have a living space, depending on where you live, obviously you're limited by that, where you're on one level. So say like here, on my main level, I have the living room, the kitchen, and a bathroom. So I can basically stay in that one level and I can go upstairs, downstairs if I don't want to. So that's my tip. Set up a space where you can have your food, the washroom, and a place to sleep at night all on one level. So kind of one A of that is just try to avoid stairs if you can. Obviously you don't want to be going up and down stairs. If you do it safely. I'll throw up a little video here of me going down the stairs. You basically want to go on your bum and kind of scooch down the stairs so you don't fall. There'll be another little video of going up the stairs. You want to do that reverse. I did it with crutches, not the smartest thing. So try to avoid that if you can, okay? When you set up that place, like if you're going to sleep on the couch or a cot or something like that, set it up so you can have your foot elevated. It's very important to have your foot elevated during this time. So yeah, a place you can have your foot elevated. Number 2. So basically you want a place, this is 2 and 3, I'll combine the 2 and 3, would be get yourself a stool and get yourself some crutches. And if you want to upgrade the crutches, you can get yourself a walker. A coworker of mine kindly offered, he recently broke his leg, to give me his walker. I haven't decided if I want to use it yet, but it definitely would be an upgrade for getting around. So we'll go from there. So you want the stool is basically to put your foot on. What? Okay, just wait till I'm finished.
Okay.
Okay, just sit back down. You know, I'll get you the video at the end, okay? Okay. So the stool is for, if you want to cook in the kitchen or do something. Yes, I'm stubborn. I've been cooking for myself. Hottie's been making some awesome meals, but I want to be doing stuff as well. So you could rest your leg, so you have your knee bent, put your knee on it so you don't lose your balance. You can use it in the shower. The crutches are obviously for moving around. A walker would be more stable, getting around the house and stuff like that. Number 4 kind of falls in the same thing of equipment. Like I said, the crutches you probably have before your surgery. This stuff you can buy beforehand too, like the stool. A shower chair would be an upgrade for showering. Like a stool, you can just basically rest your foot on it again. A shower chair, you could actually sit down right in the shower and shower yourself. Definitely essential, make things a lot easier would be basically a cast bag or a seal. You can get them on Amazon for 10 bucks. Your local pharmacy usually has them. Just basically a bag that pulls up over your cast and creates a seal at the top so no water can get in. Kind of a little added bonus tip. If you put some type of cloth around the top of your cast inside that bag, just in case some water, so like a face cloth or a dish towel, just in case some water gets through the seal, it'll get soaked up by that. Okay, number 5. So you've had your surgery, you've come home, you have your crutches, you're kind of living on one space. and the washroom, your food, everything in one space, would be to drink lots of water. With the medication you'll be taking, you're going to want to drink lots of water. You probably won't be super hungry the first few days. I wasn't. I think the Dilaudid affects that. But drink lots of water helps things go in move in your system. The Dilaudid can make you constipated, but it's also, you don't want to get dehydrated. The water is good for the healing process. So drink lots of water and rest lots. You want to be rested. The medication and just the surgery itself will make you want to rest anyways. Excuse me. So number 6. So along with water, when you do eat, try to eat some high fiber food. Just with, like I said, the medicine you're taking can make you kind of backed up. Fiber would be good, but you're not going to be really hungry. The first 2 days, 3 days, I didn't really eat much. Your appetite will pick up as you go throughout the week, but try to keep it healthy and high fiber so you feel better about it. So number 7, as I mentioned, the medications. This is not a tip, this is just to let you know you're going to be on some type of strong medication off the start, like oxycodone, Dilaudid, or something like that. And I was given that, and it said take 1 to 2 as needed, and it lasted me, I think it was like 4 or 5 days. So with the Dilaudid or the oxycodone, excuse me, you'll have Tylenol as well. So I'd take the Dilaudid in the morning when I got up because I found that was the most pain. Then I would have a few hours later the Tylenol, 3 of those. Mixed in there too, you also want an aspirin. The aspirin is to thin your blood. Just as I mentioned, I think in the video before, you're at risk of blood clots. So you want to have the aspirin to thin out your blood. Obviously, I am not a doctor. This is what my doctor told me. You can read this online, so follow your doctor's medical advice for that. So when you stand up, that's when you're going to feel the pain. When your foot's elevated, the blood's not pooling there, but as soon as you stand up, the blood's all going to pool in your foot. You'll feel it almost swell right away, and that's when you're going to feel the pain. Just be aware of that. That's why you want to stay rested, elevated. But it's good to get up here and there to do some stuff just to get everything moving. So number 9, that was 8. Number 9, this is something I guess more for the end of the first week, because day 1, day 2, day 3, you're really not going to feel that great. Day 4, 5, 6, it definitely gets better. Try to be social. So if you can have some friends over, that'd be great. If you want to venture out, definitely you can do that. Friends of mine from the gym picked me up and took me to do CrossFit. They took me to one of the CrossFit workouts just to watch everybody that was doing the competition, which is the Open. So that was great. It was great to see people. It was great to talk to people. Just be out of not sitting on the couch. So obviously when I was out there, I tried to keep my foot elevated as much as possible. I didn't do anything on it. And obviously be safe. You shouldn't be driving. Like I said, they picked me up and drove me. But that'd be more for like the end of the week. The first of the week, you're definitely not going to feel like anything like that. So then the last one is just kind of a mindset. You want to develop a mindset of like a positive mindset, a positive outlook. You don't want to be saying, woe is me, why'd this happen to me? This is going to be a terrible 6 months of rehab. No, you want to think, okay, gives me time to work on this, and this. It gives me time to be with my kids. It gives me time to step away from work and refresh. It gives you a challenge, something to work towards. I can work on having better nutrition or something like that. So you definitely want a positive outlook that will help you get through this instead of being negative, and that will definitely affect the healing process because you don't want to do anything. So I hope these 10 tips, well, not really tips, 10 tips and what to expect all mixed together help you out. So if you've just had your surgery, if you're going into your surgery, it gives you something to kind of look towards. This is what to expect. It gives you some tips of how to set up your living arrangement, and just make the process easier for you so you're not going into this black, dark hole of surgery and recovery without knowing anything. So definitely if you have any questions about something I forgot, maybe like, oh, hey, how did you brush your teeth? How did you do this? How did you do that? Put the comments below. I'll answer anything. if I don't know the answers, I'll look into them. Obviously, I'm not going to give you medical advice, but I've done the first week. It went pretty well for me. I'm pretty happy about how the first week went. So ask me questions below. I'd appreciate if you give this video a like, subscribe, or share, or whatever. And check back for more. I posted some more at the start. I'm going to post right through my recovery so you can follow me along this journey of my Achilles rupture, I guess rehab. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll chat later. So what's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name? You're Evie. Yes, you are. And can you say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye, everybody.
Give them a wave. There you are. Big smile.